Well, I'm feeling a little bit frisky enough to try to fix 3 things today, and let's see if I can get them all done in about an hour and 45 minutes. So let me show you a couple of, you've seen these probably in other videos that I've talked about, so let's see if I can show those to you here. Okay, here we go. Number one, when we were going down some dirt roads, I found there was dust inside the drawers, which are just on the other side of this. This is right by our kitchen. So there are drawers under here that hold our paper plates and stuff like that. And there was dust in there, and I could not figure out how it was getting in until finally someone had posted a video, and I can't remember who did it. Maybe Michael Bracewell. But under this seal right here is where the wheel well is. I'm not sure if you can see that. I hope. There's the wheel well. But right back here, right behind this lip that I'm pulling on, you can see it better here. See how that's loose? Right along here is where that wheel well comes up, but it's not sealed there. There's a crack. And I've got a feeling that's where the dust is coming up, because back under here there's no cracks under there at all. It's sealed well. So I'm going to use some great stuff, and it's a gap filler, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. We're going to see if that works, and I have a feeling it'll do the job. It's just getting under there is going to be a pain in the butt, but we'll do her. And from another video I shot was the strip here. I'm not sure if in the shade it shows very well, but this strip came down. I've just got it taped up for right now, so I'm going to go through and clean this, and it's about halfway down where that strip came loose. I've got Gorilla Glue I'm going to put on that. I'll clean off the surface with some alcohol and put some Gorilla Glue on that, and we'll get that fixed up. And if I still have energy, the last thing I'm going to do is go ahead and fix these side braces. You can see how loose this is, and that's because there's not enough screws in this thing. They're all the way back. This bar that runs along here, either drop screws or they just put 2 in, but it needs more, so those will stay in better. So that's my projects. Let's see how quickly I can get this stuff done. My glue is warming up in the sun just a little bit, so it's not so viscous. Okay, got this great stuff in there. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. I sprayed it up in the wheel wells along this top here, all the way around, and over on the corner here. I'll take another shot here, just in case. I'll do it on my side right here. There. It's messy. This stuff you're shooting uphill, but I've gone all the way around, and if any excess falls off, well, so be that. No big deal. But I got these corners right in there as well, and up along that edge. Some of it sprayed up inside there. Some was kind of tough, but if I get any seal in there, that's what I'm looking for. And we took the strip off here. This stripping all the way down, and I've got this whole thing coated. I've got super glue, the Gorilla Glue, so excuse me, on there, and then I taped it back up to hold it there for a while. I went along the top of the seal here, and I put super glue in there. Gorilla Glue, sorry. So you can see there's a little excess dripping right here. And and that's okay. Don't care about too little glue is not a good thing. Let's do the drawers. Well, I can see why these are kind of coming loose. There's a screw right there. There's no screw back there at all. Thing's completely loose. So I see there's room for 1, 2, 3 screws. 3 are going to go in there. Not much I can do here. So I'm going to tighten those down. And then, like I showed you before on these, there's all kinds of room for screws along here. So I'm going to put some rubber, I call it, Gorilla Glue on screws. I've got some small screws, and we're going to screw those in and tighten them up. Okay? Okay, I went ahead and put 2 more screws back in that side over there. There. So I have two more in here. And these have Gorilla Glue on them. They should hold. And then I rattled this up and down, and this is loose because that Robertson head screw is coming loose. So I'm gonna take that out and put in a stainless steel wood screw with super glue on it. So the more of these Robertsons I can get rid of, the better, because you remember that takes a special head on your screwdriver. It's a different head than regular old, whatever you call it. It's these the square head ones. There's a number 2 and a number 4 in here, I think. Okay, let's do that. What fun! But that is in there now. That is going nowhere. I put in a it's probably a 1.5 inch flathead stainless steel screw. So now we're going to go into these, put in some more screws. I think I might take that out. And I looked up the depth. I pulled them out when I went to the store, and this one, excuse me, this one's a little bigger. That's at Robertson head. Looks like it's a self-tapping screw. That's weird. These are wood screws, and I'll put some super glue on those, put in some more, and put this baby back in. Alright, wrapping up the finale. The sides here, I added an extra bolt here. I took out the Robertson. Because it's a little thicker, I just glued it and then drilled it back in. This is one I did some time ago to fix this problem, partially until we could get home. But you want to make sure your sliders don't hit. They don't. Another flathead here, Robertson original, and then I put another one there, and then down inside on the back down there. It's only 1 screw in that one, and 1 screw down in this one down here. So I've shored those up. This one up front here was a little bit shaky, so I just took it out and put in a longer stainless steel one with glue. But this rests on top of that anyway, so it should not move much at all. So we'll just put these back together, and voila, I have new sturdier drawers. So shame they went with just as few screws as they did. So if you're ever ambitious one day and you want to make sure things last a little longer, because we don't drive 200 miles to a campground and call it good, or 400 or 500, we get out on roads and we do our thing. Okay, did want to show you, I was in here gonna put the drawers back in, and I think you can see where that great stuff came through back there. So I'm going to put one more line, as far as I can reach anyway, under here, because you can still see the gap, although it should be sealed outside. Now I did that on pardon me, over on the slide out underneath the couch over there as well. So just wanted to show you that so you can see that it's coming through, what that gap is.